First of all, thank you, Vedant, for joining this, for sharing your portfolio. It's really cool. I'm looking forward to see your stuff and to talk about this. So introduce yourself a little bit. Tell us something about you. Okay.
So I just graduated a month ago, and I'm looking into opportunities as material artist.
Okay.
For now, I am studying various surfaces and trying to recreate them in my own style,
Okay.
kind of semi-realistic.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay. May I
going to
ask
experiment.
where you graduated? Okay.
Oh, it's a institute in India
Mm-hmm.
called MAC.
Okay.
The whole graduation is about 3D arts in a game.
Okay.
Uh,
How
they
long does it
didn't talk
take?
about. It's about 3 years.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
My university
Yeah.
didn't focused on material or texture. I'm more of a self-taught.
Okay. Really cool. Is there something in your portfolio that I should particularly take focus on? Or should we just talk about it in general?
I like to hear about the pebble one and flesh.
Okay.
And whichever material you like.
All right. All right. Okay. So I remember seeing this and liking it. And what particularly caught my interest here, I gotta say, is from a first glance, I wasn't too sure about this material because you can spot the cell pattern, which is natural. The way you made the pebbles and also how good they should be layered without intersecting. A cell-based approach is just the way to go. Also because I now see that you also have an albedo layer down here to fake a little bit of depth, which is really good. I didn't notice until it was really cool. But given that I wasn't too sure about the material, if it's usable in an environment, right? From just from the first impression I had of this. But then you mix it with the water, using it actually as a riverbed, and now this material is just popping off crazy. This is so good and so well done and so fitting. It was a complete surprise for me, and I particularly find this very cool because it shows how good something that isolated might not work very well, embedded in the correct environment, correct setting, correct lighting, just can naturally give a really, really cool appearance. Yeah, also I don't know what it is with this lighting, but your colors specifically around the water and in the more back parts, they feel very natural. And given that I can see still the fake albedo shining through, and it's still very natural. I don't know what it is. It's really this personal style that you talked about in the introduction of this semi-realistic, which I don't know. It's just this personal touch that it has. It has your signature, you could say, you know. Right. So one question I have about the coloring: how did you approach this? I know you have the flood fill data lying around somewhere, but how did you address these colors?
It was a a pixel processor which applies random color to the selected flood fill area, and color map base gradient, so it will be similar to the color reference we want, but won't get too much random.
So you're saying it's part of a pixel processor. So you actually So did you actually create a floodfill algorithm inside the pixel processor, or did you feed like the floodfill inside the pixel processor and then it applied like the per cell data?
Yeah, the pixel processor uses floodfill to integer information to like apply random colors.
Mm-hmm.
And like I get the output and I color match it with my base gradient. So each cell can have various color, but not too much so that it's like different from the reference.
Mm-hmm. One thing that I'm missing here when you're telling me this is the, let's say, technical breakdown of exactly what you did. Because generally speaking, having floodfill data to then feed some custom-driven stuff in a pixel processor is usually not something that you see often around, like specifically for people that just graduated. And it's also like something everyone wants to know, or searches for resources to learn exactly these techniques, like where you can think out of bounds to get something going, because we have that floodfill to random color node, right? So usually like newcomers or even intermediates would just stick to that node and make some shenanigans, try to get to the result, but you actually build a custom solution. So this is something you should definitely put in here, because this is cool.
Yeah, nice idea. I will do that with next projects.
That's nice.
Maybe try to include it in this one also.
If you can, do it. Like, I would love to know about how you did this. And it's also very valuable. Like, you're searching for a job now, right?
Yeah.
That's nice. I like, you shouldn't be limited to just materials, but also like to the technical area of it if you already have some experience in that and know how to address things like this, because the logic applies to other areas as well. So showcasing this definitely elevates your portfolio. That's nice.
I'm like exploring in shader graph and
that's nice. Right.
engine side of things.
Right. That's nice. The logic is basically do you know Ben Clorot? That's nice.
Yeah, I know. For the water shader, I followed him.
Yeah, right.
In this one, yeah.
I wanted to mention him because anything he does in Unity and then in Unreal, or first in Unreal, then in Unity, which is a perfect example of once you know the deal, once you know the logic and can apply it, this extends to any engine. So definitely showcase this skill set here. And I also love the bunny. Like that scale reference with the bunny is... That's nice. So, something so unusual that's really good, because it tests your signature. This is something that artists should put a big focus on, and you just naturally make it. Very well done.
That's a nice touch.
That's nice. Yeah. But the numbers show as well. Like I usually given the data for materials, you like specifically for materials, I don't know how it is with other artworks, but I think it's roughly the same. You should imagine that good artworks or very good artworks that you post have roughly about 10% conversion rate. And by conversion rate, I mean views to likes or views to interactions. You can basically count your comments as well. So giving the views and the likes in just 2 weeks shows that you have like a very good artwork here, because the numbers speak for themselves. You know, their numbers don't lie. Yeah, so being roughly over 10% is a very, very good indicator for the quality of this. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. So you said the flash, correct?
But you can select any material. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but I'm going to have a look at this. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. That's nice.
I would say that my lighting and presentation like sucks.
That's nice.
But, Overall, the material kind of looks good in designer, but I wasn't like able to
That's nice.
present it nicely.
That's nice. That's nice. Would you say it sucked? Like, what would you change right now looking at it?
The first render doesn't have like interesting details, I guess. Like it has nice roughness, nice color, but I wasn't able to capture them nicely.
That's nice.
And also the subsurface part is like all over.
Yes, that's true. But it's good that you're able to identify like your how do you say this? Like the areas that you're weak, that you're in weak for that specific artwork. Like I would have had the same critique. The subsurface feels strong, like very strong, and I cannot really tell if it extends over the eye to other areas, which is one thing I would mention. Also, your lighting, as you said, it's not picking up what that material can deliver. And also in some areas, it actually shows that like for an actual flash material, even though like we're talking about semi-realistic, even though I think that the roughness or the glossiness that you have around the eye should also be reflected more inside the flesh as well. Let it be like fading linearly from the eye outwards, but some parts like this here feel a little bit like chewing gum rather than flesh. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. But this is also directly tied to how strong your surface noise is. So it's really like the surface noise has roughly the same size across the whole material and also the same density. Like wherever I look, I see the same amount of normal detail applied, which also makes it a little bit harder to identify as flesh, because this is actually like very blobby, very smooth, depending on what flesh you're looking at. And specifically because the eyes, like it gives a nice contrast, but it makes the eyes stick even out more, which can naturally be something you were aiming for to achieve, and you did that. But I think you can still incorporate like more fleshy parts into this. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. So the general distribution of the eyes is actually really cool. That's nice. And they look fucking scary. That's nice. That's nice. With this, I'm totally on your side. I think the material is really good. I would change a few things, like minor tweaks to make it pop a little bit more, and also help like whatever lighting you're putting it into to capture more of that surface. And that being said, like the presentation of this one could definitely be enhanced, and it's probably just your lighting. To be fair, it's just the lighting. Seeing it so isolated here, even though the lighting is like not something super special right now, this is working much better than like the full frame renders. In this here, it feels actually like a little bit of the camera where the Diablo game or Diablo setting is positioned, and I could very well imagine that here, like with a character standing on it. But up here, it's a little bit out of scale. Like we cannot really grasp how big it is, where it is, what it's applied to. And given that it's such an organic structure as well, having that like quite planar, I don't know. I think this could be enhanced. That's nice.
I had the same thinking about that the first render.
That's
I'm
nice.
probably going to redo it. Like I don't shy away like for the older artworks to re-render and republish it.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. 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 Oh, excuse me. Sorry. But still, it's very cool. It's very cool. That's nice. That's nice. So generally speaking about your portfolio, what I like about it is that you are showing like a structure. There is no doubt that you're specialized in materials, and you kind of maintain the same luminosity across all your materials. That's nice. Quickly grab a screenshot here and check that against it, because, oh yeah, I'm already in grayscale. That's great. Because I think that's actually a really cool thing not a lot of artists like spend attention to. That's nice. Like, yeah, but you can see like I'm crunching these values down, and they basically all behave the same. Like, that's nice. Not counting in for the tiles because they're so reflective, of course. But generally all your materials, like all your thumbnails, quite behave the same when dealing with the luminosity values, which is a good thing in such that it's very pleasing to look at it. You know, because you have it's like a catalog, and you can actually distinguish each material of its own. You don't have to look twice. It's just easy to spot and not stressing for the eye. That's nice. Which is like, I get it. It's a very good thing. It shows quality. It looks professional coming onto your portfolio. That's nice. That's nice. I quickly want to have a look at the rocky path. Okay, these are leaves. That's nice. From the thumbnail, I thought they were differently colored rocks. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. It's not either a good or a bad thing. I just thought they were rocks and it sparked my interest. That's nice. That's
I recently posted the sandstone rock formations.
Mm-hmm. True, true. We can have a look at that as well. That's nice. That's nice.
I think I overdid the directional noise part, but
that's nice.
Overall, I think it looked decent.
That's nice. I have to reference here, right? Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. So I agree with you. That's nice. That's nice. Like overall, the amount of macro shapes paired with how how the stepping applies downwards is actually very well done. That's nice. The only thing I would argue is that like the directionality in that rocks and also like on the surface detail is a little bit too much. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, because it's such a continuous noise. Like you can see from all the canyon rocks generally have that specific shape or erosion detail because they were actually quite big boulders, like unified sized boulders, and all the sand and all the wind just like crossed and passed by, you know, like with high speeds, like really cut into that rock. And you usually would see some polished or carved in surface that inhibits that detail, like you can see here. So you have that, but you have it across like your whole structure. Like in these pits here, it's not where I would see this. And if I would see that detail here, this should be smooth, you know? So right now you have all the details all the time, which is roughly the same that I would critique with your flash material. Like it's basically the same issue that it has. Noise is applied everywhere and it's very uniformly. That's nice. That's nice. Because I think if we would, like, for example, for the cylindrical renders, if we would strip that surface noise, like that very strong directionality, we would actually get something quite unique, because usually when you have rock materials, they are like pushed outwards. Always people like go crazy overboard with the tessellation just to, or the height displacement just to show how the rock shapes differ apart. But this one is actually carved inside. So we have negative information, negative detail here, which is very atypical. But given that the noise is so strong on the surface, this is kind of lost. We lose that depth again that you introduced in the first place. That's nice. The further away we go with the camera, with the observer, the better it gets. Like these two renders work very well. But the closer we are, the more we can like spot the details that just shouldn't be there, how they're given, you know?
Well,
that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. And I also like how you colored it. That's nice. Feels very organic. That's nice. That's nice. It's how I suppose the rocks in the canyon should look like. Like, I didn't spend much time checking the reference or even ever look at the at like desert rocks. That's nice. That's nice. I think that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. The diffusion of the colors, like the appliance on that rocks and like the little splatters actually work really well. Like I don't question if that's real or not. It just looks real, which is a very good thing. That's nice. 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 Yeah, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. I wouldn't say go back and do again, but I would be happy to see another material like this, like in a few weeks or months or so, if you feel again like doing rocks, because I think you actually could do very, very good rock shapes generally. You just have to get that surface noise sorted out, you know? That's nice.
Well, the next project is going to be more rocks.
Okay, nice. That's nice. That's nice. Give me a second. I think my camera turned off. I'll be back in a second. That's nice. 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 I gotta have a look. That's nice. Camera is doing right now. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Might have just died. It might just died. That's nice. That's nice. In that case, I'm going to go on without. It's not a problem. That's nice. 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 Yeah, it died. Okay. Doesn't matter. We're going to. That's nice.
Okay, the content matters.
Yeah. Right. It's just for consistency. But anyway, that's nice. Let's wrap this up. I want to have a look at the... we had this with the photogrammetry, right? I remember. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. So I gave you some feedback about this already before, but just for the content, I want to repeat something about photogrammetry in general. If you're doing some photogrammetry tests, like you said you're studying it, like it was maybe the first time you're doing it. It was even shot with an iPhone, which is insane. It's good to mention that, like whenever you do photogrammetry, be sure to explain exactly the steps you took, the equipment you took, because this is like most important and most interesting to like photogrammetry artists. Also the settings, of course, the environment, like the scale in that you captured, like how big is that area, like every information that is directly related to how the scan was captured is important to be mentioned somewhere. Because, and this is what I told you before, when I look at your textures and the material, like the material works surprisingly well from a distance. But looking at the textures, I can see lots of stuff that shouldn't be there when captured correctly. Specifically talking about the normal, being no tangents, and like, okay, there are actual tangents, but given that they're captured, they should be derived directly from a very good high quality height map, which you don't have because of the resolution, the scanning process, and so on, which naturally also drives the ambient occlusion to be a little bit noisy, and so on and so on. Like having bad input just cascades down to having a bad output. There's nothing much you can do in between to save that. Other than your base color, most likely, because this is mostly what is carrying this material here. You could actually apply any AO, any noise, any normal that has like roughly the same size and noise, and it would work as good as it does with the scanned textures just because of the base color. That's nice. So generally speaking, that's nice. I would probably not include this in your portfolio when looking for a job. Just because also shooting with an iPhone is like not industry standard, and given the little experience that you have in photogrammetry, wouldn't help you to find a material position for photogrammetry per se. You're well versed in procedural stuff, and like 90% of your portfolio is procedural. It's a cool experiment. Like you can leave it in your portfolio, but be sure to include more information about this and reconsider if you really want to show this while you're applying. Maybe shortly deactivate it, for example. You know, that's nice.
I was thinking about that too. For the glass material, it was kind of like sticking out a bit.
Yeah, it does. It does. Even though, like, again, they are fitting really good, but even then, I think the grass material is sticking out a bit. Specifically because if you want to know about this and you see the photogrammetry here, it gets clear why it looks a little bit different than the rest. That's nice. That's nice. All right. Oh, this is a free material. I didn't notice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, it's an SBZAR. That's nice. Right. So one thing to get this out of the way, I suppose you couldn't provide the SBS because of some custom nodes that would be a license issue. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. I personally think even then an SBS would be good to have when you're providing it for free. And then mention like on the download page or in your description that you need these and these dependencies to like make it fully work. But it could very well be that like, given that maybe you use like Ben Wilson's node for coloring. Oh, okay, they are free. That doesn't work. But maybe you're using just one specific node to get one specific detail, but 95% of the graph has native stuff. You could very well include a lot of techniques and workflows that are highly valuable to the people that actually download your material without you knowing it, right? That's nice. So yeah, when you provide something for free, be sure to include as much as possible for people to actually make use of it. Because the SBZAR is great. If someone wants a texture with that, it's cool. Exposed parameters, great. Also, in terms of your portfolio to apply, it shows that you're able to work like this. Right, but again, it's free. Just give everything out for free that you possibly can. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
I keep that in mind.
That's nice. That's nice. Also cool breakdown of the height. I think it's a little bit rushed at the end. That's nice.
Yeah.
Like we suddenly have cracks that are non-uniform, different in size, warped, like a lot of steps that happen to shape these cracks just happen in one image. And this is like specifically cracks, and these cracks are things people lick their fingers to know about how someone did this. So that's nice. Just for the sake of the cracks, it would be great to have either like a GIF breakdown to see the process, or just have the SBS at hand to just check yourself, you know? That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Right. Our time is running out. Is there something specific that you want to ask to close this off? That's nice.
Yeah. So
that's nice.
When I apply to like various positions,
that's
studios
nice.
tend to like ghost the application, or like
that's nice. That's
they
nice.
require much experience for the position.
That's
so
nice.
They reject quickly. So
that's nice. That's nice. That's
is there
nice.
anything that would like profit me?
That's nice.
To get a first job as a material artist?
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, so in terms of applications and what studios require, I generally say, that's nice, try. Like, you never know if your application is in the hand of some recruiter that actually sees your potential or sees something in your portfolio that is directly needed for that project. So even given that they're saying maybe 2 years of experience in a studio, which you can naturally not have because you didn't work in a studio yet, it shouldn't restrain you from applying there. However, the more the recruiters or that studio wants to see in your skill set, given like a few years of experience, be sure to include whatever real workflow or real appliance your work would have later in the industry. So, for example, for materials, this would naturally be to apply those into an environment. Like, it can be hard because you have to do multiple materials, or like at least get your hands on some scans or free stuff to not just overwork yourself. But usually a material can look good for itself and isolated. But once you apply it in a real environment, for example, like this molten lava in a large scale where it has to be tiled 30, 40 times maybe, it still needs to look good from every angle. It still needs to be incorporated well together with other materials to work. Because what naturally happens in the studio is that you spend a lot of time on a material, it looks great, and you pass it to your lead or you pass it to the other department that requested it, and they come back with feedback to you that it doesn't work, it doesn't fit the setting, it doesn't fit the scale, like a lot of stuff that you maybe cannot see just from designer. So to broaden your skills and also make it more accessible to any recruiter of any given studio, that's nice. Put all your materials into real environments. This is the biggest advice I can give to you. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
I think
that's nice. All right. That's nice. That's nice. So, Vedant, I would say we close this off here. We are past half the hour. That's nice. It was very nice. I had a lot of fun talking to you. I love your portfolio. I'm looking forward to see what you're coming up next, because we are stepping up in quality with each new material you're posting.
cool.
That's nice. Wish you a lot of luck with finding a job very soon. That's nice.
Also, thank you for taking your time to like review the portfolio.